If you're new to the channel, welcome.
And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thanks for watching.
So do you think we're okay here?
Yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, we're right by the river here. I'm not too sure what river it is.
Yeah, and there's a nice fireplace here if we want to go outside.
Yeah, but it's rainy, so I think today we'll just enjoy the view and make a potato soup.
Oh, yummy.
So,
Potato soup.
and we'll stay inside today. Today's a nice day to stay inside. So
Sold.
done. Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Sheila.
And welcome to This Life of Ours. So we got a fire going, and we'll get this soup on its way. So this is what we're going to use to make the potato soup. A couple onions, 3 celery stalks, 3 carrots, a good bunch of potatoes, some coconut milk, some sage, and some rosemary. And then we'll add salt and pepper to taste. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So now we're going to add our 2 onions to brown them. So now that the onions have browned, we'll add our diced carrots, diced celery, sage, thyme. So I added a teaspoon of sage and a teaspoon of thyme. 2 cloves of garlic. Now that the carrots and celery have softened up, we're going to add approximately 4 cups of water. We'll add the potatoes. Now we're going to cover and bring it to a boil. So we're going to add a full can of coconut milk. It's a good fat to add on these cold wintry days. I got bear spray. I walk around my axe.
Bear spray is no good. A little bit of breeze, just like this.
Yeah, you get it in your face.
Yeah. So what I do with bear spray is if you got to use it, if the bear's there, you wait, right?
So this is Glen. Our paths cross on a back road, and we sure are happy it did. Glen is a walking book of knowledge of Vancouver Island. We have learned so much. Thank you, Glen.
And you throw it in its mouth, and it goes, and he's been
Oh
dead.
yeah, eh?
That's the way to use bear spray. This is a bear banger.
You
right?
got to be pretty close to him then.
Well, it's better than to get close than spray there, and you get blinded, right?
Yeah.
So this here is like a little bullet, but it's a flare. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So then I'm going to unscrew it so I don't blow it off. You get 5 or 6 of these in the kit. So this here, you pull back, right?
Yeah.
Let it go, bang. And that shoots like a gun.
Yeah.
And it goes bang.
It's
and
like
it
a firing pin.
It goes bang, and it shoots the flare about from here to that tree.
Oh, scares the shit out of a bear?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, you don't know, right? So these are sword ferns, right?
Okay.
They've been here for 300 million years. Polystichum mutum. So why they're called sword fern. So every year the new growth comes, which is the fiddlehead right there. And so that'll uncurl and become one of these.
Yes.
Okay. So what I do is I dig these out or pull them out. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'd make a big pile. Then I use a machete and chop that off there. And then that's the new growth. And then they plant them in 1 or 2 gallon pots.
Oh, and you grow them like
I don't, the nurseries do.
at home type of deal.
No, big, huge nurseries, plant nurseries.
Oh, so that's all they do?
Yep.
Wow.
And they'll grow 1 million of these.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
they-
good. I've had fiddleheads and
These fiddleheads aren't the one that you pick. You get ostrich ferns. These are sword fern. They're different. These are carcinogenic. You have to boil them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so the reason why they're called sword fern is, so this is the frond, the whole thing, and these individual pieces are leaflets. You see on every leaflet,
Yeah.
that little dagger?
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
So that's why they're called sword fern.
Oh yeah.
These here are elk trails. So if I make a trail, 3 days later the elk follow it because it's there.
Yeah.
And so I do the same
Yeah.
with them because it's
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
it's a young one, and the mice they chew on that.
Yeah.
Their teeth.
Yeah, they chew all the.
Yeah, and that one too. So this was just like a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
And this time of year, the new ones are growing in, and it pushes this one, and it just falls off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt them at all, right?
No, they don't even know. So
And they grow a bigger one every
Yeah,
year?
every year,
Yeah, as they get older, I
some
guess.
of the
right?
racks that I find will have 12 of these points and be from the ground that high.
Oh yeah, eh?
There, have a souvenir.
Oh,
So
well, awesome.
what I do is I cut them here, right, and drill a hole. And it's a keychain,
Yeah.
right? Or I cut it there and get a board and drill it in, and it's a coat rack.
Yeah. Awesome.
Pretty light too. And actually, this here makes really good knife handles right there. You know, if you cut that,
Yeah.
drill it.
Oh,
Souvenir
yeah,
fun.
awesome.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
yeah, I'll show you another. This here is called maidenhair. This fern right here.
Okay.
It's really, really delicate.
It's called what?
Maidenhair.
Okay.
That's not the Latin name. So it grows and it dies off. It's not like the sword fern. And it likes this kind of environment. And what they used to do is cut these fronds and boil them and drink it to fight scurvy 300 years ago.
Oh, right like that?
Well, they'd boil it,
Yeah.
right? And then strain it and drink it to fight scurvy.
Oh, yeah, eh? Wow.
And so right here in this cluster, see all the new fronds, the new fiddleheads right there? Those small ones?
Oh, yeah, eh?
All of them, see that? So any day when they're like that, the deer come along and paw and eat them. Look how good they'd be to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when you see deer pawing, that's what they're eating this time of year because it's the first thing that sort of
That comes out.
Yeah.
So as spring's on its way.
Oh,
pretty
it's
well.
here.
It's here?
Yeah. After, yeah, this rain, spring.
That's awesome.
This here is another type of fern called a lady fern. There's two of them here. Every year they grow new. See here?
So what's that one called?
Lady fern.
Okay.
And it grows in wetlands. There's another one there and there. So these will grow about this tall, about 3 feet high, 4 feet, that one.
Yeah.
And they just die off. Another one there.
And that's edible.
Nope, that's, but I harvest those too, and then they put them in pots and people buy them for their
Oh,
yard.
yes.
Or restoration.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
There's a fern growing in here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is called licorice fern. It grows on the trees. And maybe you can make tea and stuff out of it. So I'm going to clean it off. And I'll have a bite first. And just that little piece, the flavor will be in your mouth for a long time. When you make tea and stuff, it tastes like licorice.
It's like licorice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just take a look. It'll turn more to licorice flavor because it's in dormancy right now. It'll be coming out of dormancy like all these plants any day.
Mm. Oh, wow.
This is, look at that. Right, so when it warms up in about 2 or 3 days, those will be leaves. Like it's happening fast. This is called salmonberry, and it has little thorns on it. And like a week ago it didn't, so when you're walking through this bush, it hits you and tears your reindeer, and it slaps you into your face and it burns. It's got a little needle. And so a lot of times, like, if this tree, anybody that would be with me, I wouldn't let them even lean against it, because all it takes is to lean, and it can snap the top off, and you wouldn't even know before it hits you.
Wow.
So it's something to be aware of if you're in the bush, not to lean up against those trees.
Be good, be kind.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.